Good afternoon, Mr. Goel. How are you doing?
Thanks.
So, I believe you had a tour of our campus. How do you think this campus is?
This is excellent. Actually, when I got a call to attend this function, I was not very sure, and I knew that it is outside 𝗘𝗶𝗃𝗶𝗵. But I think this is amazing, and the kind of I did your chemical engineering department also.
Okay.
So it looks very, very good, and the kind of setup you have and the facility you have is very beautiful.
Okay. I have a few questions for you.
Yeah.
So, what are your major expectations from this ICCMS 2025 conference?
Very interesting question. Actually, first thing, I am not a civil engineer, so I am a chemical engineer. But I do a lot of work which is related to civil engineering today. I am from Asian Paints, so we are doing quite a lot of work in the area of waterproofing and fireproofing. And for new constructions, we are working into a lot of new admixtures which can help in terms of reducing water requirement when you are setting up a structure. So when I got a request to come here, I thought it would be a good opportunity to meet a lot of consultants who are here. And there are a lot of prominent people. Actually, my expectation was to meet them because, and I think the way it has been set up, the way Professor 𝗘𝗏𝗃𝗶 presented in the morning, that if you want to implement something new, how difficult it is in India, and if all the decision makers are here. So I think that was my expectation, to meet some of the influential people where we can talk about our technology, so that when we want to implement the technology, they understand where from we are coming and what we feel about implementing those technology in India for the future sustainability. So from that point of view, I'm very happy that we got the crowd, but I expected before coming to this place.
Okay, so since you are from the industrial side, what do you think are the major gaps in research? What is stopping from implementing it in the industrial sector, or how can they improve it?
Yeah. See, today what is happening, the combined work between academia and the industry, it just started around 1.5 years back. Like some of the institutes like IIT Madras, IIT Roorkee, IIT Mumbai, they started working with industry to develop the future system. And the way Indian coding system is set up for the buildings, it is very complicated. I think once we start doing that work between institutes and the industry, combine that work, we can go to the government and then present that how a certain initiative is going to contribute for the overall economy of the country. In terms of sustainability, how we can reduce consumption of water, how can we give longer life to the construction. And from my side, see, we are a paint company practically when we started, but for last 10-20 years we are doing a lot of work on waterproofing and the production of the structure. So if we want to go in future, how do we contribute so that my life of the structure is longer? The overall cost of the structure per year, if we see the initial cost of the structure may go a little bit higher, but if you look at the life of the structure and look at the overall performance of the building, then definitely with these systems, how we can reduce. So if you want to do that kind of work, that is possible only if you work with an institute like IIT 𝗘𝗏𝗃𝗶 or a lot of IITs where we are working. So as on today, it has just started, but I think it will take some time to mature, but that is the only way where we can implement some of the newer thinking and the new research into the actual use.
Okay, so can you highlight the key initiatives that Asian Paints is taking in terms of sustainability?
So one of our major initiative, which we do even otherwise under CSR, is to become water neutral and the power neutral. So we want to do a lot of work on the energy conservation. So when we are making a building, how should be the construction so that you don't need lighting during the day, and how you save power. And the second thing is, how do we reduce the consumption of water? So, and in the morning there was some session where they talked about using sewage water for the construction practice. So we take those initiatives and then see how do we modify the quality of water so that it is suitable for the construction. Apart from that, we are working on a lot of additive chemicals which can be added either in the concrete or in the plaster, so that your need of water gets reduced almost by 70-80%. So that is how we are looking at helping the industry in terms of developing those products and implementing.
Okay. I have one final question for you. So we have a number of researchers here working on different projects. So what opportunities they have in your industry, Asian Paints and all, for these researchers?
Actually, we get around 20-25 people every year to do deep research with us. And that program may vary from 6 months to 1 year. If some of the students who are working here, they are interested to do an industrial project, based on it can vary between 6 months to 1 year. Less than 6 months, it does not make sense, because any research you want to do, it does not get completed in 6 months. But if somebody want to do project between 6 months to 1 year, we can organize that. You can write to me, and then actually we are committed to government to get students from the universities. We get in polymer science, we get in paint technology, and we have not got so far anybody for the civil engineering. So if there are students who want to work with us, most welcome.
Okay. So thank you, sir, for this interaction. I hope you have a very good time here.
Excellent. This was very good.